externally, but you'll never know what's actually happening internally, isn't it? So that's the thing over here. It's very important for you to be consistent. Now, so which also means that if you're actually on, you have Iteracare Bio Lite, having it does not mean that you'll reap the rewards because it's simply lying there at home. But importantly is for you to actually use it every day, right? That's the main thing over here, right? So there's a thin fine line between having it and using it. So it's very important for you to actually start utilizing it. Now, of course, for those who have yet to try it, then you should, all right? You should at least try it because at the end of the day, it supports in terms of your immune health, and it will help in terms of your body's natural defenses. Now, you see, because I think COVID is not something that is foreign anymore. Everyone knows what COVID is and what it does. And matter of fact, I do believe as time goes on, viruses, bacteria, so on and so forth, they will also uh, begin and of course go through this process of mutations, we call it, right? So who knows? After this, uh, I mean, if you cannot avoid the fact that something new will also come, right? It's like a new wave or something. Now, recently we do have some news. If you actually follow the news, we have some outbreak of HMPV, something that actually affects the lungs. It's something similar to COVID, isn't it? So because at the end of the day, it's important to have our body's defense system up and running just to protect us from all these daily harmful viruses or even bacteria, right? Now, of course, in Prive we do have a lot of amazing products that we could actually still use to actually support our body's natural defense system. But for today is mainly about Iteracare Bio Lite. So when you go to function 2, as you could see, Iteracare Bio Lite, of course, supports body cleanliness. And, by boosting our blood flow and metabolic activity, right? This function helps your body to remove unwanted substances and to maintain a healthy balance. I think this is very important because sometimes I would say, even then I was asking much earlier, to all of you here, if you actually go for your workouts consistently or even frequently, because at the end of the day, there are a lot of intakes that we are taking, isn't it? Right? But we do not actually dispel it or to flush it out from our system. So that's where you need something, a device as advanced as Iteracare Bio Lite to actually do the job for you, right? Simply at the end of the day, it helps to do your body purification, right? That's how amazing this is. That's the beauty of Iteracare Bio Lite, all right? To cleanse it off. Okay. Now, of course, the function tree. No, we talk about this, right? In terms of this Terra BioLite, yeah, it enhances our body contour. Okay, it boosts not only that, but of course our endurance. The better stamina, perhaps, and of course it promotes a healthy metabolism. It is actually from inner to the outer. So everything that happens, whatever that you're seeing currently externally, all right, it is a projection of whatever that's inside you. All right. So if you're seeing something that you don't like, all right, then I think there's something that you need to actually focus upon, which is internally, so that it will help you to look and feel at your best. Yeah, this is something that you have to look into. It's not always about you focusing on external, but whatever that's inside internal you is as equally as important. Matter of fact, I would say it's very, very important. Okay. Now, ladies, of course, this is just not only for the ladies, yeah. Okay, it's for males as well, right? Of course, you wanted to look young, youthful, most importantly, right? This is where you'll be able to enjoy a youthful looking skin because this function actually reduces fine lines, all right? Fine lines, and of course, it enhances brightness. Because you see, going on BioLite actually increases also your blood circulation, isn't it? So this is where all these great things starts to happen, and of course it improves not only your blood circulation, but improves skin tone for a vibrant glow. That's 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 the beauty of it, right? And now if you could resonate in terms of what I am saying, or if you do agree, that you're actually experiencing this effect as well, then of course, appreciate if you could actually include this in the group chat as a testimonial for others to see as well. Yeah, if you're experiencing this, right? Okay, let's keep this session interactive. So now this of course this is the last or the fifth function. In terms of the technology itself, you could see that there's this far infrared ray that has this capability to penetrate 3 to 4 cm below the skin surface. Again, something that is happening internally, some places that we could not see, but of course, the most important thing is that it is actually working internally, right? Now, with this technology, of course, it quickly warms the skin. This feature improves blood flow and soothes muscle discomfort. Now, I believe I saw in the group chat much earlier, Aris Sigwe did mention that he has unexplained heaviness and pain, right? You're feeling yourself being dragged down, and of course, being drained, and you're having this not only pain, I believe, discomfort at the same time. I think, yeah, it is pretty important, for you to start doing something about it. Perhaps going on a Iteracare Bio Lite, since you are on this topic, isn't it? So now, basically, what it does is that with this function, it soothes muscle discomfort, as mentioned much earlier, while aiding in waste removal. Again, right? This is a very important point, because at the end of the day, we need to dispel whatever that's inside, right? Sweating is actually also a form of dispelling. Um, we call it toxicity out of the body. It is also very important. And when all these effects takes place, right? You know, wound healing starts to take start to take place as well, right? It will happen gradually also, because as you see, as we grew older, okay, throughout the years, I think you would also agree that you are seeing signs of you having regression in terms of how your wounds heal, or how your body react to certain situations, isn't it? Because there are a lot of regression happening. So that also means that our body needs a lot of boosters in a way, and that's where it's very important to actually dispel all these waste from the body, because these are what we call it, the waste that is actually pulling us down. That's where this unwanted or unexplained heaviness, that as mentioned by you, Arisige, earlier, right? It's happening in your body. It's actually affecting us. Okay, all right. So at the end of the day, you see, in this era that we're in, particularly here in Malaysia, or I think even in your country, you're seeing a lot of car makers currently. They are already pushing out a lot of EVs being launched, and they're launching a lot of EV, a lot of models, so on and so forth, isn't it? Now, why do I mention this? Is because you see all these technological advancements, they are here for a reason. All right, it's because they are here to
Để mình tắt
support our
tivi để mình học.
daily routines, and of course to enhance terms of what we do, right? Even for cars, even for cell phones. Now, of course, those, when I talk about cell phone, it's an enhancement in terms of how we're going to communicate. And of course, for cars, for example, it will actually help us in terms of how we're going to commute. Now, of course, but how about our health? All right. So you see, of course, with the existence of a device like Iteracare Bio Lite, right, it also help in the sense that it's something that we need in terms of technology in our life. All right, not those that is only for our lifestyle, but of course, Atara BioLite, in a way, obviously, can also be incorporated in our lifestyle, right? So the Atara BioLite, it's built with advanced and enhanced features, like auto detection. Now, if you are someone that actually use it, you are actually using it, then of course you know that once you place your feet on the metal plate of Iteracare BioLite, then it actually switches on automatically, isn't it? All right. And of course, with all these technologies, well, obviously there is a patented designs as well incorporated in it, and it comes with a high quality, and it's safe to use, obviously, right? Safe to use. Okay. So when we talk about all these enhancements, the patents being mentioned, of course, Iteracare Bio Lite has unique patents, right? This device boosts several utility model patents, right? Ensuring it's economic, durable, and effective for food therapy and overall health. Okay, because at the end of the day, you need to know what you're using or what this product is all about. It is all about having this peace of mind, using it, knowing that you can actually rely on a device for health improvements or enhancements of health. Okay, so of course, these are some of the test reports over here, just to actually prove that the iTerra BioLite has actually undergone rigorous testing, okay, which includes a radiation level assessment. This is very important to ensure it's safe and, of course, reliable for everyday use. This is very, very important, right? Okay. Some of the test reports, as you could see. Now, I do believe that I've mentioned there are these, tests in terms of radiation level. And I do believe some of you perhaps possibly came across some questions being asked, or you have this doubt, does it actually has radiation level? Because at the end of the day, right, anything that uses electricity will actually emit some sort of electromagnetic radiation, isn't it? Right. Now, of course, this clip that I'll be showing you demonstrate the iTrial BioLite's radiation level, right? Now, it's actually nearly 2 minutes long, but highly informative and worth watching. All right, this test validates the device safety, showing it emits no harmful radiation. Of course, I'll leave it to you to actually decide on that later on. Let's take a moment to watch it together and to understand why this is so important. All right, cool.
这是我们测试辐射的检测仪。
Right, of
我
course,
们现
this
在开机。
clip is actually from
检测仪显示屏上的数字
from the
是我们
manufacturer
所
in
处环
China.
境的辐射值。我们国家的电池辐射安全卫生标准限值是低于40微瓦每平方厘米的。
Okay, there are some
这是我们
translations as
辐射
well.
值的单位，
Subtitle.
微瓦每平方厘米。所有的电子设备都会有一定的辐射。现在我们来测试一下生物能量仪的辐射。打开生物能量仪开关电源键，观察检测仪辐射值的变化。辐射值在10到14微瓦每平方厘米之间。切换负离子功能，太赫兹功能，辐射值大约13.5左右。我们来测试一下打电话的辐射。
Okay, now's a comparison to compare, if phone calls are being made.
可以看到辐射值
Wow.
迅速增加，达到了160微瓦每平方厘米。
160 megawatts.
挂断电话。
So when you stop
辐射
dialing,
值慢
of
慢
course,
降
the
回到
level
原
of
本的参
radiation
数。
slowly goes back to the normal range.
现在测试一下摄像头的辐射值。把检测仪靠近摄像头，观察数值的变
Okay,
化。
now the test being done to evaluate the radiation level of this
我
CCTV
们可以
device.
看到，现在的辐射值是80微瓦每平方厘米左右。
Mhm.
离开摄像头的位置，辐射值恢复到正常水平。
Okay.
实验证明，生物能量仪在使用过程中，与监控摄像头、手机接电话的辐射值相比是非常微小的，可安全放心使用。
All right. There you go. So now, it's inevitable that we are being surrounded by all these electronical devices, unless, we are staying in the jungle. I mean, we are unable to actually, we can't even avoid. Now, having said that, also, I think this also leaves all of us with a question in mind. With all these EV cars that are being promoted currently, being launched by car makers, they are all electronical, isn't it? So imagine commuting in it every day. I mean, does it how about the just wondering how about the radiation level? Is this something that crossed my mind? While while watching this clip. I don't know if you have actually thought of this as well, right? It's actually something that we could actually look into, one day, just to understand the radiation level while commuting in a EV vehicle, a electronical vehicle, right? Something very, very interesting. Now, of course, coming back, um, well, this clip, just to summarize again, is that this actually demonstrates how safe Iteracare Bio Lite is in terms of its range of electromagnetic range that is being emitted from the Iteracare Bio Lite, when you're actually using it. At the end of the day, you just need to know that it is very, very safe to use on a daily basis. So of course, well, Iteracare Bio Lite is actually perfect for anyone, uh, especially those that are battling lifestyle diseases. Lifestyle diseases. Okay, all right. Lifestyle can be interpreted to a lot of meanings. It can be the way how you eat, the things that you eat, how you conduct yourself every day. It's also part of lifestyle disease, like if you're someone that stays up late every night, then that also affects how your body react. All right. And of course, besides that, we talk about postpartum mothers, those that are recovering, or those that are prolonged sitting. All right. Always sits a lot, in which I believe you do. Okay, there has to be a balance to it. And for those has a prolonged standing habit as well, right? Now, of course, everything has a balance to it. So it's actually great for BioLite to be in wellness centers, spas, home care centers. Basically, if you ask me, anywhere. It is suitable for anyone, anywhere. Okay, that's how remarkable this device is, right? Now, of course, it's very important, having said all this, not sure how many of you have actually already tried, Iteracare Bio Lite. Now, if you don't mind, perhaps you could actually have a show of hands. Maybe you can, if you're someone that have tried or already using it, please type in the chat box one at least, as a form of communication, so that we know that yeah, you're actually using it, you're experiencing it, and you're pretty much happy about it. Yeah. Okay. Besides Amy. So it's important to actually experience it. Yeah, that's the main thing here, right? Experience the soothing effects of terahertz, sinusoidal energy, and of course, far infrared rays. Which actually works together to enhance your well-being. It's all about the combination of these three to actually enhance how you feel about yourself at the end of it, right? Okay, cool, good, good. So that also means that we are at the end of our presentation or sharing. All right. Well, of course, if you ask me, it is quite a straightforward product, in which, because at the end of the day, it's all about you reaping the rewards of it. All right, we have got a response. Mary Beth, amazing device that you have been using for almost 6 months. Wow, 6 months. I could only imagine what it has actually done to you already, right, in terms of your health. Perhaps you are feeling much more energetic, I presume. All right. Of course, 6 months could also means that possibly you have reduced your weight, maybe, perhaps, with the increase of your metabolic activity. Ah, okay, all right. Mary Beth seems to be your wife, huh? Okay, okay. So I'm sure, you know, uh, all right, cool. I'm getting all these responses now. I'm so sorry for those who have yet to have BioLite in your country. I'm sure the company is working towards it as well. So of course, before that happens, it's good to equip yourself with all this information. You learn from it, and of course, once it's available, then you can just blow up the market. I mean, if you are a marketer of Prive International, right? Yep, Amy, you've got yours as a gift. Wow. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could actually use that as well as a gift to actually, bless someone with it. I think it's a very good idea since you actually have it as a gift as well. And wow, you've been using it for over a year. My goodness, awesome. That's awesome. All right, the results are incredible. Of course, I I I cannot imagine what they have actually done to you already. All right. Now, of course, having said that, thank you so much for your time, your attention, for joining me, to learn about the Iteracare Bio Lite, and of course, for me to learn from you in return, what it has actually done to you in terms of the wellness and the benefits of it. And of course, I hope that this session has given you a fresh perspective on holistic health and wellness. Right? Holistic is the word, of course, because at the end of the day, a lot of people nowadays they are looking for alternatives, something that is invasive, I would say, right? Non-invasive, sorry, something which is non-invasive to promote health, your well-being, your wellness. I think that's the way to go now, right? Not medications. uh I mean, if you could actually avoid taking medications and avoid taking supplementations, isn't it amazing? Okay, because at the end of the day,
Nó
we are
đang
talking
ngon rồi,
about
đâu có khóc
uh,
đâu, ăn cũng tự ăn rồi.
natural ability natural ability to actually, enhance your health. Okay.
Vậy
All
hả?
right, Chris, you've got your iTerra.
Hai cái bò.
Okay, cool. You've got iTerra. You've got BioLite. Well, looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. No, important is that you should be looking forward to
Gì?
it, yeah?
Giấy
Okay, to get yours
với lại màu
ASAP.
cô vừa
Now,
có mặt được hết rồi.
if you'd like to actually ask some questions, feel free to do so. I'm here to actually assist you. Now, if you don't have one immediately, it's totally fine as well. You can actually always reach out to the person
Thì
who
cô
actually
cô thả
invited
vô
you
đây hết
here
cho chị.
today, or you can actually, I think it's quite easy for you to actually obtain this information as well. All right. Now, importantly is let's work together to create a healthier and more comfortable life for everyone, right? Uh, that's the important thing, right? Yeah.
Chị Linh
I've got a
ơi, quên
question
con đi
here.
lên tưới
What
cây nữa
does
nè cho mẹ nè.
IMD means? I think you saw it somewhere, isn't it? Okay, hold on. Let me
Con
dial
mua
back.
xong là tưới cây, nhiệm vụ hôm nay của
Let
con.
me dial back. You saw it somewhere. Yep. IMD technology.